I am an old woman. I'm yesterday's news. I dream in black and white, see it all through laser eyes. I am an old woman. I was born to sing the blues. I dream in black and white, see it all through laser eyes. Before I go, I'll see it all through laser eyes. I'll see it all through laser eyes. I'll see it all through laser eyes. I'll see it all through laser eyes.
It's all about the sun going supernova.
Sunset hues fade in the sky. Eyes locked on the screen nearby. Kelston's realm where thinkers wander. Sunday nights we start to ponder.
No, I know what I'm gonna do.
Worlds and logic
I'm
twirls.
gonna rock it.
Dreams that make our minds unfurl. Puzzles twist and turn our brains. Every week it's new terrain. Cerebral Sundays, minds delight. Our thought-provoking games ignite. Mysteries and riddles grand, guided by a steady hand. Twitch chat buzzes, theories
Approximate time
rise.
until star's death, 11 minutes 36 seconds.
As we delve through each surprise.
No, what is this, the fucking guy?
Unending. Sunday Eve, our minds were bending. Engines wear and puzzles click. Each solution's
We can
just
just
a
fly.
trick. Kelston leads us through the night, guiding us to see the
Whoa!
chess and codes encrypted truths. Every game a different news. In this digital embrace, every line's a part of the chase.
Most of us would probably say, is the sun conscious? No. Well, why not? Because if the only thing that would define it is a complex functional system.
Why does Boogie Bills have 10 health? Oh, jeez. Oh, there is.
Twitch
Yeah, we're having a problem here.
buzzes, theories rise. As we delve through each surprise.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Mazes, worlds unending.
Is there any way to know? Oh my god.
Our minds were bending.
Hello? Oh, we're killing
Engines
it.
whir and puzzles click. Each solution's just a trick. Kelston leads us through the night, guiding us to see the light. Chess codes encrypted.
To enlighten me, what was this doing on your hard disk? Think not of it, let us continue. Yeah, you got wrecked, did you? We have an entrance. Whoa, fucking scary black hole. Okay. There's 2 lines in front and behind.
Every mind's a part of the chase.
I am also Dustin. Good evening. Not sure. How the hell are you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Cerebral Sunday, of course. Did AI make this song? Yeah, AI made that song. Isn't that crazy? What do we need human beings for anymore? That's really the question. Also, I apologize. My voice might be a little bit shit today. I'm a little bit... Okay. You know what? Chewie, I got something to tell you, okay? There's a lot of pollen in the air. Actually, it says it on my computer here. And despite the fact that we live in space, it does get out my chest sometimes. So, hey, thanks, man. Thank you. It's nice of you to say that, actually. Keep the fucking ship running. You know what I mean? Might be here for a good time, not a long time. Kelston is AI, didn't you know? It's also true. Thank you, Bo. Alright, well, we've said hello to the Wookiee. Hopefully the stream can now begin. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit sick today, but it's fine. I'm doing it. Americans would say sick, wouldn't they? I wouldn't say that. I would never say that. I would say I'm poorly. I said it now though because let me put that here where I can get it easier. What I would say is this stream is a very you know, very multicultural. You know, we're all over the world, including the United States of America. Right, what's the song? What's the song where we're dancing with Mr. Nero? What do you think that would be called? Misdirection Bossa Nova. There it is. Right. I feel like that's a misrepresentation. Well, what is Cerebral Sunday if not a misrepresentation in many ways? Anyway, yes, AI did make the song. And really, in the society that I am trying to establish, not sure, thank you for taking part. We don't need humans anymore. All we're good for then really at that point is like, you know, keeping the AI funded by buying chips and instant noodles. So yeah, they can make music now. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, actually. Sorry I mocked you for it. You're not sorry about that. Don't fucking come in here and lie in the chat. Alright? Laser eyes and a side of fries? That's right. That's right, baby. Realize is realize, laser eyes. Oh my goodness. How many more can we do? Hey, we might not play the game if you guys are just like, listen to this pun. Are any of these a palindrome? Nearly. Fucking sounds like it. I didn't know there was going to be an exam. Cerebral Sunday is an exam. In fact, that would be a good that'd be a good idea. Zentai. What a great idea. To properly nurture the incoming you know, young minds of society. Maybe you just instead of saying, you know, Tony has 4 apples and Andrea has 3 apples, and Tony gives one of his apples to Andrea and he eats another one and she eats the one that Tony gave her. How many apples does it? Instead of that, right? Which is not, if I'll be honest with you, I've conducted job interviews and I never care if anybody knows how many, you know, I don't care if the applicant knows how many apples Tony has remaining at the end of that. But if they said, if it was like, you know, what are you good at? What's your achievements? They were like, well, I actually completed Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, did you? Because you might be the most intelligent human being I've ever laid eyes on. I got through Outer Wilds without the support of a guide. Right. You might be the best person for it. What if you work for the Apple Store? No. No, don't do that. What a weird thing to say. my son actually won a my son actually won a 3D printer for winning second place in a science fair. That's fucking real. What the fuck? It won a 3D. What the fuck was the science fair? Was it conducted by the fucking Feynman Institute? What are you talking about? A 3D printer? I thought science fairs were like... What? I thought it was like a small thing for, you know, amateur fun lovers to engage with. A 3D printer. The STEM program. Honestly, I'm not lying to you, not sure. That's maybe the coolest fucking chat message I've ever read in my life. What was first place? Is there nobody else losing their minds over this? Second place in a science fair was a 3D printer. Was first place a fucking missile guidance system? What are you talking about? It's not what you think. It's just a video of Matty at a... what is that? A copier. Copier. See, sometimes if you read the rest of the sentence, you have the additional context to understand what the word should have been. Like in AI brain. First place was just an abstract concept. Science fairs are like in The Simpsons, and it's always model volcanoes. Yeah. Well, a 3D printer is pretty cool, isn't it? First place was so... What? It was metal tools. Fuck off, not sure. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? First place was like... What? A Black & Decker grab bag. That was first place. And then the second place is a 3D printer. Was third place a Boeing 747? He did a project measuring entropy. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the most insane shit I've ever heard in my life. Entropy is like... Entropy is like, you know, it's top of the list, right? It's right up there as we think we get it, but we don't really know what's going on type of science bullshit. Third place was the entire nation of Peru. I can't believe this, man. Oh, what a way to start. Thanks for being here, not sure. So, okay, the Lorelei music changed. Does anyone have a 3D printer? I've never actually used a 3D printer. I do know that a lot of the people who are like engaged in communities that I am engaged with online swear by them, and I'm talking about you know, people like in miniatures gaming and board gaming and all that. Is fucking great for them, right? They can just make things happen. Tabletop role-playing also. It can be really cool for. I never used one though, but I'm fascinated by it. Look, entropy, inertia is where it's at. Okay. Alright, help me out. So, thing is, I never, I don't study these things, really. I just try to understand them. So, entropy is about the kind of natural inclination towards chaos, isn't it? But that's the poetic way of saying it. I think actually the legitimate scientific way of saying it is like energy disperses, you know, and things disperse and get more messed up. Is that kind of what we're looking at? And then inertia. So inertia's, I don't really understand actually. I don't know if I've ever looked into inertia, but it's obviously to do with motion. Imagine Newton's big into it. I know about inertial mass is basically how we conduct our understanding of things. Couldn't believe it was the second place prize. Yeah, I think they made a mistake actually. Not sure. I think the people running the science fair actually, they got it wrong. They accidentally put the star prize on second place. In fact, if you finished 7th, actually, if you finished 7th, I think you got a 2-week holiday to Barbados. Hello, Croc. You have to do redeem good night, or can you just say good night? Why didn't that work? Oh, because I still have the sound alerts on from way back when. That's why it did. Well, it'll work now, but now you'll be on a cooldown, so get wrecked, idiot. The other guy he was working with has a scholarship to MIT. What's that? Something Institute of Technology? It's a big thing in America. MIT. It's a big science school or something. It was actually a scholarship with Mr. T. I ain't got no plane, fool. I hope it was. Inertia is the objects in motion tend to stay in motion. Objects that are stationary tend to blah blah. Right. Is that science though? I mean, I guess it has to be, doesn't it? The thing is, sometimes I think about concepts like that, and I'm wrong for thinking this. I accept that. One should accept themselves with flaws and warts and all, but like, surely we just know that now. I mean, there are some people who still think the Earth is flat, aren't there? So it is tricky. But surely we just know that now. It's just a building block now, that isn't it? Yeah. Newton was a scientist. Yeah, sure. He dabbled. Yeah, he did a little bit. Yeah, Newton did a little. Yeah, bit of science, bit of this, bit of that. Fix your broken sink. Tell you about elliptical orbits. I think Isaac Newton invented calculus before the age of 26. So I think he was a bit of a scientist. Yeah. Back to Apple. Here we go. If Isaac has 5 apples, and one of them has fallen out of the tree and hit him on the head, calculate the average distance to Ganymede from the Earth, accounting for the non-linear orbits of both celestial bodies. There you go. Hey, welcome to the Apple Store. You're on the team. You made it. He takes the AirPods back to the Apple Store. Oh, they don't mean old Izzy Newton. They couldn't mean Isaac Newton. I wonder if he means old Izzy Newton from down the apple tree. No. Newton was a philosopher that dabbled in science. Well, that is a very interesting sentence, not sure, because actually all old scientists like that, and he wasn't old because he was young actually when he was doing science, but all scientists from bygone eras would have been referred to as philosophers, and often probably would have referred to themselves as philosophers, more so than scientists. Scientists was not really like, it was not really how we spoke about that stuff, and it was more about the natural philosophy of the world or of nature and whatever. They're really, even though they are scientists, they would have probably gone by philosopher. Figgy Dan was there. I'm intrigued to know if he has ever been called Izzy Newt before. Maybe during his rap phase. Yeah. You get one shot. Do not miss this opportunity. A chance to grow an apple tree. Yeah. Astronomer was one of his self-stylized titles. Astronomer. Yeah, astronomer probably came about before scientist, didn't it? Astronomer? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'd be interested. That's interesting. Where did the word science come from? Here you go. The word science originates from the Latin word scientia, scientia, meaning knowledge or a knowing, which itself comes from the verb scire, meaning to know. Over time, the meaning of science evolved to encompass the systematic study of the natural world, including the scientific method and the pursuit of knowledge through observation and experimentation. There is also an Old French influence. The word science entered English through Old French, where it meant knowledge, learning, application, and a corpus of human knowledge. Anyway. Happy Cerebral Sunday. Izzy and the Inertias. Alright, bring it back, Bo, bring it back. Don't do too much fucking lexicography, the history of words. Don't get too involved in all that shit, man. The Izzy and the Inertias. It ain't moving, buddy. Nobody called themselves a scientist until around 1800s. Yeah, no, I think that's true. A lot of the, so people like, a lot of the quantum physics guys of recent times would have been scientists, wouldn't they? Including the likes of Feynman and Einstein and, I guess, Oppenheimer and the rest. They would be scientists because it's recent enough, but I don't know if Newton ever would have been a scientist. I'd be interested to find that out, really. I mean, I know that he is a scientist now, but at the time, how many people seriously thought of him as a scientist? Did they just think he was a philosopher? He was also wrong, wasn't he? I struggle sometimes to talk about Isaac Newton because he moved the world forward. You know, it was very important what he did, but he was incorrect. He was wrong about a lot of things because he didn't have enough knowledge to back him up to make exactly the right conclusions. But eventually, Albert Einstein got there a little bit later. The number one scientist right now is an English major, really. Our, one of the most famous scientists in the UK, certainly not like the top scientist, but he does a lot on TV also, and so that's why he's like a big deal. But I think he still works at the Large Hadron Collider in CERN. The particle physicist Professor Brian Cox, and he also used to lecture at Manchester University. He's a smart guy. He was in a rock band. Rock band? Pop band? I don't know about saying rock band. That song, Things Can Only Get Better. That was him. So sometimes, you know, you find scientists all over the place. You just gotta look for them. You want to play a video game? What about this one? Most physicists are musicians. Well, I don't think so, but I think, interestingly, one of the things that I always heard when I was in college prepping for going to university was that the two hardest degrees that you could do, everybody kind of thought that the hardest bachelor's degree you could do at university would be physics, and that the second hardest would be music. And I don't know how, I just remember that being part of the zeitgeist. I don't know how that was determined. I'm sure it wasn't like backed up by concrete or good evidence, but that was just what people thought. That's a fact, it's all numbers. Oh yeah, well, maybe it's to do with like pass rates and, you know, that might have factored into it. Sometimes that happens, doesn't it? The statistics happen and they fluctuate and they're different, but it shapes the way that people think about things, even though people don't know what the statistics are, the message gets through. Yeah. Anyway. You love Skynet. Skynet loves you, so he says. That's what all the posters say. Now, if you remember, we went to Quiz Club. Do you remember this? We went to Quiz Club, and we've kind of hit a bit of a brick wall. At Quiz Club. And I'm wondering, I think we need to, like, explore slightly more. Not sure where exactly. Can't get in that room yet. Horseman room in the wine cellar. Oh, so that's the fucking wine puzzle then. I don't understand how to do that. So we're not going to be able to unlock the last horse until we can do the wine puzzle. Loft storage is the revolver. We need to go through every day to get the answer. Oh, look at that. Best viewers. What is that? Dream Boo. See you later. Wait. Oh, you guys can't even see that chat message. I can. Well done, Twitch. Good job. Yeah, I don't know, man. The only thing that's not on a map is the outside, right? We know now, don't we? This lady is Schwarzwald. Renate Schwarzwald, I think. See, we need to open this, but to open that, we need the other horse statue, which I don't think we can really get access to yet. Pretty sure we've done everything. I can't even go over there. I'm pretty sure we've done everything we needed to in here. Books about divination. Already read all of those for sure. Oh. Sorry. Press the wrong button. We're back. Do we have to just figure out Quiz Club? Never really wanted to see the conclusion of a game as much as this one, but I have some fear that it won't live up to my internal hype. I don't, I'm curious whether it will really be a conclusion, you know? I feel like the mystery is laid out before us really well, but I don't know if the game actually cares to answer it explicitly, actually. That's kind of what I'm thinking. What did I actually get out of freeing the guy? In the prison cell, can you remember? Is the computer room different now? I don't think we ever went down there. Don't know if it'll be a setup for part 2, because this is an indie game. Usually games like this, there's no guarantee that it's going to do well or any of that. I don't think you would really hedge your bets on a sequel in that way. Yeah, I mean, this is just bullshit, man. Look at this. Wonder if we need to buy something else like a game. Oh yeah, we could buy a game, couldn't we? That is a thing we can do, I think, because we've got the cash now. Don't we? Yeah, we got $14. So let's put, yeah, it's a good idea, not sure. Buy a game. Oh fuck. Yeah, they keep giving you money. I don't think there's like a tracker for money. There's a tracker for truth. You see that 82.5% truth uncovered. But I don't think it's like I don't know if the money is factored into that, you know? Is the money part of the truth? No, it's not for coffee, because we got free coffee for life. You kidding? Alright, well, what was it then? Was it a magazine or something? So we bought Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, you remember? Because we've actually played that one. So what if we buy one of these ones? Elo Milo Shuffle. Help Elo and Milo survive in a never-ending puzzle action game. SPLT2. Brain Teaser returns with an explosive twist. Or Device 7. Can you solve the new mysteries and tests awaiting Anna as she travels to a new island with her friends? Apparently Device 7 is a top seller. What do you think? Elo Milo Shuffle, SPLT2, or Device 7? We can try and buy one of those. I just have to call these people. 83, 71, 61. Device 7. No, it's fucking 671, wasn't it? Whoops. Hello. Thank you for calling Super Telly Game. How can I help you? This one. This is very embarrassing. We are so sorry, but that item is currently out of stock. We apologize for the inconvenience. Can we help you with anything else? Oh. What do we think? Can't have that one. Alright, cool, he took it. 10 American dollars. Somehow we have mysteriously withdrawn money from you. Please enjoy your game. Maybe help you with anything else today? No, thank you. See you later. Okay. Elo Milo Shuffle. Join Elo and Milo. Ilo and Milo in puzzling action. Elo and Milo have decided to go to the park, but while wandering, the landscape suddenly starts shifting. Now they must be quick on their feet to not fall into the abyss, control the adorable friends simultaneously, and beat your high score as the action gets faster and faster in this fast-moving action puzzle game. Okay. I'm in a flow state right now. Shit! Oh my god, that was so good. Look at that. That was like 3 times our high score. Whoa. Alright, well. Cool, man. Maybe that was a waste of fucking money. I don't I don't know. What's the strange sculpture in the outer wall? What is that? Hey, Rudy. I don't know what that is. What's the strange sculpture in the outer wall? Because I don't recognize that at all. Cha-ching! Thank you. The outer wall of what? Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know. The outer wall of what? I actually don't even know where to look for that. And I think we have to do Quiz Club, but we can't do Quiz Club. He's asking us questions that we don't know the answer to, isn't he? It's just going to be a lot of walking around. What? I don't know what we need to do. I guess I go back to Quiz Club. But we also... Isn't our inventory too full now? We bought a fucking video game. What happens if I put my jacket on? Do I get a bigger inventory? No. So I've got to put some maze slabs back. Right, well, we actually need to go to Quiz Club then and see which maze slabs we need to put back. What's the only other things that, like, we haven't done? It's like the astronomical clock. I mean, just fuck that noise. You know what I mean? Don't know anything about that. There's that journal in the library, right? Do you remember? I was not sure in the library with the journal. We've got this thing, see this? It doesn't really make any, you know. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. All right, man. We've got to go to Quiz Club. And we've got to work out which maze slabs need to be deposited in Quiz Club. No. Which maze slabs need to be deposited in the red maze on account of what we've already done in Quiz Club. But we can't answer... The problem is really just that we can't answer the questions in Quiz Club. He's asking us questions that we don't know the answer to. So this is southeast. So southeast maze slab. Let's write that. Let's put that down somewhere. Southeast. These are the maze slabs that can be returned. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea the answer to that question. And I think we need to go that way. Hey Otis, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm sorry if you're joining us, you know, a bit of the way through Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, because it's a lot. I can't explain it. It's just a lot. Okay, look at all these guys, man. So we're going to be able to answer some of these questions, aren't we? But you're going to be able to help us. Good to see you, though, Otis. I'm just forewarning you that I can't really explain what's going on in this game because I don't really know. How many journeyed in silk robes and tattered rags? Okay, I think that the answer is 7. Correct. Okay. See you later, brother. Okay, that opens up a path. But I'm just going to go speak to our other brother. This is the guy. I think we can't answer this guy's question. Because he says, gamble to pass or perish. He says, what date in January was the first Monday of 1847? And we don't know. We simply do not know. I bet the journal will actually tell us. This guy... How many paintings are included in the work Himmelskorper? Give me a minute. I think I know the answer to that. I think it's 7 again. It's a great game. It's a big time puzzle game. Like, when I say big time, I just mean it's complex and there's many moving parts. And we're quite a ways into it now. I think when I set up the YouTube stream today, I think I put that it was part 6. I think we're at part 6 now. Okay, so he lets us through here. Does he have a question we can answer? How many mannequins stand in the room behind the revolver door? I have no idea. No idea, because we haven't got into the revolver door. I don't understand how to get the revolver. Or revolver key, I suppose. We'll get $1. A didgeridoo American dollar. Cool. We're quickly running out of things to spend those on. Don't go there because you'll leave. Right, well, let's go where this guy was guarding. Oh, and it's just another $1. Yeah, we've got these 2 questions, man, that are just nightmare. I don't understand how to get into the revolver door because none of these keys make sense for that. That's just him again asking about Minotaurs. We need to go and check the maze then, don't we, to find Minotaurs, but... I can't see any. Then we have a look and we can't see any. So I don't really understand what he's asking. He says below the red maze. I can't even get out now. Genuinely have no idea what that guy is asking about. I don't see any statues below the red maze. Unless I'm going mad. I'm sure that we looked. I'll go back and have another look. Yeah, there aren't any, man. I'm at the bottom of the maze right now. There are no statues. I think his question's broken. There's no statues here. Below. Does this mean below? There's no statues here, though, either. How do I even get over there? What is that entire area that I can't explore? I don't know how we make progress now. I don't understand it. Again, we can check the mental notes thing, but like wine cellar, don't know. Center of the quiz club, can't get there. Unlock the revolver door. Don't know how to do it. I don't even have, like, leads on these things, you know? Log into the supercomputer. No. 3 graves by the mausoleum. No. Strange sculpture in the outer wall. I don't know what that is. Does anyone remember at all what that is? I haven't even found it. Unlock the maze center gate. Astronomical clock. Help the old woman see. We're partway through doing that. Unlock the journal. That's it, man. Our progress seems to be gated by the maze. Not the by the quiz club. Right now. But I don't seem to be able to make any progress beyond what I've done in the quiz club. I think it's time to roll the dice. Tuesday is the next day. Wait, what? What does that mean? You see, the problem is, the reason we were in this part of the maze is because we've already done all this other section, haven't we? Like, all of this bit of the maze is all finished. We actually worked our way through it and got to those 2 brothers, 3 brothers, I suppose, that we now can't answer questions of. So that's why these maze slabs are back, because I've already got these keys. You see, what I don't want to do now is come too far backwards and get lost and we can't even get back to where we were. Look at all of this progress we've made in the quiz club, man. But it's all for naught if we can't get to the center, and I don't see how we're going to get to the center unless we can answer their questions. And we can't answer their questions. Oh! I bet we can do that. Okay, hold on, Brother Quintus. Uh... Wait, but we can do this. Oh, there you go. Wait, no. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. Wait. We might be able to do the wine cellar. I never even flicked through this document. Whoa. Okay, wait. What does he want to know? Five-course menu with a wine pairing. Well, I think it's 145 then. Okay. I'm gonna take this to the wine cellar and see if we can work it out. Also, but this is great. Brother Sextus. When was the Orgenwaldberg Forest given status as a national park? No problem. Just give me a minute. (1958). You are more than I ever was. Wait, what? What did she say? Alright, quiz club. How many types of cocktails? Right. Give me a minute. It's all about this fucking menu. 4, right? You can have a Negroni, a Boulevardier. What is that? Cardinal. Or Kier. Okay. I think it's 4. Truth above all. Risk my life, brother. 4. Interesting. Okay, well, this is not a bad place to leave the maze anyway, probably. Or leave the club, I should say. Because we got an extra key out of that. So we can do another puzzle box. But I'm gonna take this menu to the wine cellar, because something's probably going on here. It's got all the wine listed. Where is the wine cellar? It's not really a cellar, is it? Or is it? What is it? Oh, it is in the cellar. Okay. Really? Okay. Okay. Right. Let's get this out. Head to the wine. So... some of them only have bottles listed. And it's Geist, Diamant, and Terra del Oves Lento. 1963, 2014, 1847. So it's probably Geist, then Lento, and then Diamant, we think. Oh. Okay, so maybe it's... alright, so it's where they come from then, probably. Garganega? So, what is this? Schwarzriesling, Garganega, Mulathugu. Oh my god. I just... here's the thing, right? Most of these documents, you just... I guess that one... yeah, that's a bad example. Some of them you can flip through. I don't know why I didn't flip through the fucking restaurant menu. It's because it's got the scroll bar as well, so I was like, oh, I guess it's just this. I should have noticed that there was no food on it. Okay. Let's get back outside. Oh my goodness. Progress, progress, progress. I'm having a coffee to celebrate. Oh, we knew the answer to this puzzle for so long and we just couldn't get there. What is this now? Orangery? It's locked. There's a keypad next to the door. Right, it's probably all 3 years. It's probably 1847, 1963, 2014, and 6009? The 6001's stupid. It's something to do with... Oh, it's the patterns. It's just the patterns. Okay. Okay, 1 minute. Alright, it's that. It's gotta be that. Off! Okay, we're in. What is this? Forbidden fruit. Yes. A biblical reference? Good idea, Signorina. This man has a revolver. Which is bad. The first entertainer in Eden was the snake. As such, it was actually God. It understood the need for action. And isn't that why you came here? You want action and violence. Go ahead, take it. Whoa, what? Obtained a revolver? Now let's play a real game. Whoa. Wait. Mr. Nero, have you gone mad? I think I can only press the enter button. to fire. Mr. Nero. Oh, what a prick. What kind of joke gun is this? The revolver turned into a revolver key. Perfect. Aha, that's brilliant, Signorina. How did you do that? You are a true magician. But then, where the hell did you hide the real gun? Bit worried. See you, Mr. Nero. Hey, thanks for the joke. Thanks for the prop gun. Alright, well, we already know what we need to do with that. Okay, we can make significant progress. Where is the revolver door? Good question. I'm glad you asked. I think it's floor 3. No. Is it that? Is it loft storage? I think that's it, isn't it? It's like way up on the top floor. Because then we can answer the other brother's question, right? About mannequin. He says mannequins behind the revolver door, I think. We don't know yet, but we're about to know. Two. Oh my god, we gotta watch the video. We have to go watch the video. There's a magician. Right. Prop window. The glass is made of plastic. Okay, what should we do first? Let's do the mannequin head twisting first. Because I actually think I'm super close to that. Because I can get through it here. Okay. We have to wait, because I don't know if it's only just started or if it's part way through. I actually have to probably tab out. Oh no, I can't. No, I'll have to write in my phone. How can I do this easily? I'll do like 1 and 2. 1 is left. 1. Yeah, I make that left, left, right, left, left, right. No, I don't. It's 3 lefts. And then 2. Okay. Okay, cool. I did write that down correctly anyway. How did I get back there? Through his room. You know, I could do the magician while I'm here as well, couldn't I? So we're not coming back and forwards. Let's do the magician as well. Okay. I've gotten both. Whoa, okay, okay, okay. It is wise to look inside a head. His head is mine and my head is yours. How else could a dead man write letters? Magic and money make miracles and the dead walk again. They want me to look crazy, but I can assure you I am not. I have to write this or they will hang us all for violating the aesthetic distance, or perhaps give us an award for the best... Whoa. Verfremdungseffekt of the year. I would like to thank Santa Lucia and Mammon for this award. It is a miracle. I know you only came here for clues, but I have to play this part. So on the note of miracles, we must consider virgin births. We should all be entitled to them. We are all equal here, fictional, alive, or dead. Hallelujah and happy birthday. The crux of this tomato soup is sadly that we were all born under bad signs. January 10th, 1798, November 17th, 1807, May the 3rd, 1924, and February 15th, 1932. Right, well, let's do her one. I tried looking inside her head for the answer just like you, but I cannot trust her. A mess cloudier than the ocean. Her journal is locked. We only know... Okay, her journal is locked. We only know that she died 116 years ago. I asked the moon for answers, but it gave me several dates. January 10th is a date. Perhaps time is so broken that they could all be correct. Something terrible must be happening. Should we try the journal? Maybe you just start it at January the 10th? No, we just input each date. Oh my god, we do the journal, we do the journal, we do the journal, we do the journal right now. What did his note tell me? I'm gonna forget. Was it relevant? It's about bad signs, born under bad signs. Something to do with Himmelskorper, or... where am I? Bad signs. Something to do with the astronomical clock? Alright, we can do this though, 100%. Okay, so... Who knows how to describe moon phases? If it's waxing... Well, that's irrelevant, actually. I don't think about it like that. We'll just have to think of a different way to describe it. So, I now need to... What do I need to do now? We need to note down these dates, okay? So, September 17, January 10, July 12, December 9, March 18. Okay. And then I need to cross-reference that with the lunar phases of 1847. September 17th is... Okay, I'm going to have to write these down as well. Sorry, I just used the chat to play this game, to be honest. Half moon, January 10th, is... Like, let's just... Because there's only 4 phases. Well, 5 phases, right? New moon, full moon, half moon. Oh, but the half moon is sometime... Well, I'm not going to get into that too much, because I don't think there's a way to do that. Is there? Oh, there is. Maybe there is in the fucking journal. No, it's surely always going to be on one side in the journal, on the puzzle. No, sometimes it won't be. Fuck. Is that right? So it's a half moon, black left. Let's just say like that. Then the other one, January 10th, is quarter moon, black right. July 12th is a new moon. December 9th is quarter moon, black left. And March 18th is quarter moon, black left. Right, I think it's this. Awful. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. It appears to be a journal. The pages are out of order. Tuesday. Oh my god, it's right. If Tuesday is January the 5th, then January the 4th was obviously a Monday. Okay. A knock on the door. The miracle has arrived. In his hand a red rose, which he handed me. But I have seen the likes of him before. Treasure hunters and thieves. This one must be the sorriest of the lot. Was it pity I felt in my callous heart? Now he warms his wet and malodorous feet by my fireplace, my very own mysterious stranger. Among the many things he calls himself is an optician and an illusionist, though it is clear that he is little more than a sideshow magician. This house and I could certainly use some magic. Oh, this house and I could certainly use some magic. 7 journeyed up. We just completely guessed that, but it did make sense to the rest of the story, though. When we guessed about the 7 journeying in silk robes, based on the Brotherhood or something. 7 journeyed in silk robes and tattered rags, in gilded wagons and on bloody souls. Sister Moon, Brother Mars, Brother Mercury, Brother Jupiter, Sister Venus, Brother Saturn, and Sister Sun, their red eyes searching for what had been lost. Cosmic words spoken by the magician as he made the shadows of his long-dead brothers come alive on the walls in an act of true magic. I could see them travel in gilded wagons on the first roads built by man. I could see them walk on bloody souls through endless scorched deserts, their red eyes forever looking to the night sky in search of what had been lost to them and forgotten by the rest of us until now. I have lived all my life in the proximity of a cosmic beauty without ever knowing. It was right there in my father's maze. I thought it was a simple treasure, but it is much more. Entity, God, element. The human language is much too limited to describe such a thing as the I. My stranger, no longer a stranger, was surprised to find it. I think he had given up on his dream, but it was here. He wept at great length afterward. His eyes are now like roses. He warns me to be cautious. Why is he so fearful? He cannot deny its power for long. Monday, there you go. January the 4th. The winter sun came out today. It painted the garden in the most generous colours. I could see its beauty, but all details had been stripped. Mother Nature only deigns to show me drawings from her sketchbook. Soon I will not even see the outlines. Will I be even lonelier in the dark, I wonder? I spent the evening in my studio. What I paint now will soon be unseen even by me. So Monday, Tuesday. So Monday is that, right? Tuesday is a knock on the door, a miracle arrives. Wednesday is... I cannot help but believe that his journey has been a long one. Beneath the oily courtesy thumps a broken heart. This is the end of the road for him. I left my jewellery box open to test him, but it is left untouched, as I thought it would be. I know what he is looking for. I've never seen it, but I know it's here. So I will hold him to his word. He must cure me, which is an absurd notion. He claims that my eyes are dying because of lack of entertainment. That is his medical opinion. He showed me an endless series of images of his erythrotrope, few of which I could see what they represented. It was amusing, but became tedious after a while. Still, I played along. Next, he will treat me with a miracle tincture he calls vermilion tears. I suppose him failing to cure me somehow will be an empty victory. My eyes have been reborn. Everything is new again. My eyes are those of a child. I had forgotten beauty. The magician was as surprised as me. He never thought the vermilion tears would work. The cure was the most excruciating pain I have ever felt. As the drops fell in my eyes, it felt like my eyes boiled like eggs inside my skull. At the end, it felt like I was a pot of boiling red pain. But thank the eye, then, my first colleagues appeared before me in a vision. Mere apes like me, they painted a crimson maze on the cavern wall, the very first piece of art. Their red eyes met mine in quiet understanding. An ancient conspiracy was shared. How long was I sleeping? Am I allowed to write about the maze? Am I allowed to write about the third eye? Am I allowed to write about the red beast? Words cannot do them justice anyhow. Then there's Friday. Warns me to be cautious. The magician is afraid of his hat. Truthfully, he is afraid of everything. Is it because his eyes are old and tired, or is it because he is not a true artist? I am still fond of him, but his gloomy chatter interferes with my work. Things have started to appear in my house. Objects and rooms and fantasies. Soon there will be a theatre. The magician believes that we are still in the maze. He is wrong and right. I have been there since I was a little girl. We saw me. All day we could hear the sound of ticking. The magician and I searched at length for the clock. Its hands had stopped moving, yet time passed. We have lived for years these days. Yet we are not getting older. My wrist aches terribly, but it is from the never-ending brushstrokes, not age. If I do not control myself, I paint. Art flows through my veins now. It is wonderful and terrible. Can I write about the maze man? I think I know what he is. Eyes are meant for gathering nuts and scanning for wild beasts. Human eyes look, but do not see. Art demands vision, and artists must not be held back by eyes. Tonight I will make my ascension. I will fade into the crimson and become matter. I will not be an artist. I will not be art. I will be the raw material. I will be magic. All left of my earthly self be a rose. Whoa. Alright, quiz club. Quiz club beckons. Shit. Well, there's 9 keys, right? We worked this out, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So really, I do have space in my inventory for 1 key. Therefore, I'm not really going to stress about it. We're just going to go... Where am I again? I'm lost again. We're just going to go to Quiz Club. Because I think we have probably all the information now to solve Quiz Club. I'm going to save. The main issue is actually navigating Quiz Club now. I think I remember that the reason we were in the southeast is because we were trying to be there. There are 9 quadrants, of course, to the maze. The southeast is where we would like to be. We are currently in the northeast, which I think means we have to kind of go this way, and we can't go this way. Go this way. We'll keep using the maze projections for reference. This is fine. Keep going and then turn left. Ooh. Oh, don't get lost. Southwest. Okay, we're making progress. We're getting there. Do you remember the maze? Do you remember the maze? Do you remember the maze? Okay, it's got to be somewhere around here. Where we encountered problems. I just don't know where. But we're in the right area. Aha! What date in January was the first Monday of 1847? It was the 4th. I'm not even going to check. It was the 4th. Oh, okay. Should we solve this other one just while we're here? I think... No. Alright, whatever. Go this way. How many years did Lorenzo the Great walk on this earth? Oh. Oh. I do have something about that. Oh. Is it like a letter? 49. There we go. I knew it was fucking somewhere. One of those letters. 49. Okay. We're doing great things. I want that final key. Play safe and never pass. Gamble to pass or perish. How many mannequins stand in the room behind the revolver door? How have I found you again? Is this a loop? Anyway, it is 2. That's interesting. Oh, we still don't know the Minotaurs. What the hell? What is the answer to the Minotaurs? Okay, well, I guess we should just try and find final key, because I don't really know what's happened there. How do I even get the final key, though? I need to try and go north, but there's no... How do you go north? So we want to be in that northeast bit, I think. Oh, is this going to be him? How do we do that one? How do we do that one? Shit. Because we don't even have all the keys. How do you know how many Minotaurs, man? It's outrageous. I don't know the answer. And I've looked. I keep trying to look. The statues below the red maze. I mean, maybe the answer's 0. You know? You think about that? Maybe it's 0. Fucking lost now. Well, we've got the key to room 1960. I mean, maybe there's a clue behind there, but I'm almost sure that won't be the case. We're missing something. 1960 is on the second floor up there. Why can't I get into that extra gaming room? Like, have I really not been in here? I have, though, haven't I? I think I have. Okay, 1960. These are all, like, perspective-based things. Whoa. Okay, we have another handheld camera. Or Live Ice, 1960. In 1960, the artist invites us to look at things differently. Armed with new perspectives, the abstract becomes concrete, and meaning appears where there previously was none. So these blocks probably make numbers if you look at them from the right angle. See, this one is a 5. Okay, so we'll try and just determine them one by one, I guess. I assume this is a 1. Because it can't really be anything else. So I'm going to assume we're going to go like in a reverse horseshoe. Well, no, yeah, from the right. That is like a 1. That. Well. That's a 2. That's a 3. That's a set. I was like, surely it's not going to go in order. So 2, 3, 7. Uh, 4. 6. And 9. There's an 8. 5, and then it must be a 0. But I will just check. Yeah, okay, cool. And we're just looking to make 1960, I believe. I imagine she lands like Black Widow when she jumps down the hole in the floor. Oh, but we just don't get to see that bit. That's one of the cool things about Yelena's character, actually, isn't it? In that whole thing, when she sort of takes the mickey out of Black Widow's superhero landing. But advertising sketches for KLB Electronics would lead to perhaps her greatest artistic triumph. KLB was at the height of its game and believed then to be the future of computer manufacturers. In a frenzied creative fever, Jose Joe Herzmuller decided that instead of a dry technical demonstration, they should demonstrate the OCU-3 in an art exhibition, the 1960 Electronic Art Symposium. She was one of 5 artists handpicked for the exhibition, and her contribution, Anten, marked the start of her technological phase. I'm gonna go say the word Anten to the old lady. Now, must have to solve something in the maze. I don't know how to find out how many Minotaurs there are. Below the red maze. Below the red maze. Below the red maze. Right, well... Wait, I fucking know what that is. I fucking have seen 3 alphanumeric codes. That would be like that. Hold on. Software errors. We still haven't done the other gaming room. We need to. We need to go do the other gaming room. Because, look at this. 67A. Oh, but I've got like loads. Alright, well, let's input the forest. Let's just input the forest first. Shit. Okay. 67A. B 76. BD4. Is it in a different order? Let me see why we can't get into that extra gaming room. Where is it? Right here on floor 3. Okay. Oh my god, I just never walked in here. I just never walked in here. Okay. Right. What? Left up, left up. Left up, left up, up, left down. Left up, left up, up, left down. Left up, left up, left down. Okay, we need to leave, but do I have a shit? Do I have a game tester's note somewhere? Yes. Oh no. Oh, what is it then? It's the... Bug report 3, there you go. That's what it's going to be. Okay. Oh, Sci-Fi Sigma. Oh, that's got to be related to the symbols. Right. Okay. 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 I think I get it. I think I get it. Walking backwards through the passage close to the woman. Let's just read it. Immediately after interacting her will result in a software crash. Okay, so we need to somehow find the woman and walk backwards. through the passage. Book 5. The masterpiece had long left the cave, spreading art and death in its wake, but it was said there were fragments of the red in the deep. These are strange books to remember. Alright, cool. Alright, next one. The shelf behind the magician does not have any assigned collision. This will result in the player character being able to reach an out-of-bounds space. Walking through passage 2. So walking through 2014 will make the software crash. And it's the shelf behind the magician. I don't know where he is. We've got a couple of good guesses. Alright. Shelf behind the magician. No collision. I mean, I can speak to him, because... You remember any books about mazes? Not really. Okay. 2. 0, 1, 4. Okay. Okay. Last bit. Interacting with the man with the gun and leaving the software on the dialogue screen for about 30 seconds will result in unexpected dialogue strings. Interacting with the man with the gun, leaving the software on the dialogue screen for about 30 seconds. Unexpected dialogue strings. When returning from the dialogue screen, the player character animation is broken. Trying to leave the room will result in a crash. Okay, so we need unexpected dialogue strings by leaving the dialogue screen open. You were not meant to remember me in this library. Whoa. Okay. Alright, well, we got all of those. Now, I actually think we can go back to the maze. It's about the symbols, isn't it? We've got that book about the Greek alphabet. We do have that. When I'm in the maze, can I access my possessions? Time to find out. Let me save this game. Oh my goodness. Because I don't know when it wants to kill you. Yes, we can. Okay, so check this out. We've got somewhere. Greek alphabet. Right. So Delta, G, and something. Epsilon. That's Epsilon. I think I just know that. Oh, no, it's not. It's Sigma. Okay. Delta, G, and Sigma. So Delta is Forest 2. B76. Oh, fucking hell. G is hallway 2. Let's just, well, whatever. I'm not going to remember them all. Hallway 2. 6B1. And Sigma is library 3. Seven B3. Get it. I get it. We can finally get rid of these fucking maze slabs, but God. Alright, let's just do southeast first. Well, actually, I'm an idiot. I bet I can work some of them out. Because they'll have corners and stuff. Okay. I just need to go get the southwest and west maze slab. I do remember the maze. Okay, okay. You have gone deep below. The truth will begin to surface from here. Here, have you met with the Minotaur in the hallways of wisdom? No. His stone brother resides ahead. He holds a message for his brother. Bring him right and left from the remains of those we lost. Only then will his message manifest itself. Bring him right and left from the remains of those we lost. What the fuck is going on? Up can never be active. Same time as down. But each room... Yeah, each room is independent. Okay, so that is how we traverse this room. So this should be fine now. 9 fragments unite in the third eye as enahedron. Enahedron? What? Already do this. Cool, man. Thank you for the $1. That is good. Minotaur. Only a small portion of the inscription is legible. Truth of the Minotaur, deeper below, eyes of the dead, red tears. There is an intrusion in the forehead of the statue. Wait. What if I give it an eye? Holy shit. I have to get the lady's eye as well. Which we might be able to do now in Quiz Club, right? Because there's 2 Minotaurs, she said. She said there's 2 Minotaurs. He has a brother. Well, I don't know, though. I'm definitely saving the game. But we're going back to Quiz Club. Because surely, to get the lady's eye, we have to give her the final piece of information. Right, where's the man who asked me about Minotaurs, man? I'm gonna go insane. Where is the man who asks me how many Minotaurs? And I swear to God, if I give him the answer, right, and he gives me $1, I'm gonna lose my mind. Where is he? Here he is. Alright, you little prick. Let me tell you how many Minotaurs there are. Okay, I actually think the answer to your question might be 1. Oh, bollocks. I think the answer to your question might be 1. You know what? Take the shot. All right, it's 2. The answer's 2 there. I already knew the answer was 2, but then the wording of your question was very, very cleverly designed to make me think that the answer might have been 1. So I'm going back to the fucking maze. Somehow I'm gonna find you again. I don't even know how I found you the first time. Tell you the truth. Oh, there we go. Alright, idiot. It's the answer's 2 then. Try and shoot me now. Oh. That guy's the final boss of the game. He's the final boss of the game. How many Minotaurs? Actually, he does get you to the center, I see. Right. Kind of concerning. Mildly concerning. Tell you what, let's let's leave and save the game. Let's leave and save the game, and then we'll come back and talk to our Minotaur friend, because I'm not sure if he wants to kill me. You have done well to come this far. But only the Nosensmulier knows the answer to our final question. From top to bottom, what did my underground brother say? What? This guy a joke? What is he asking me? I have to do all that? No. No. I've got to get, what did she say? I've got to find the other Minotaur, right? That inscription is not complete or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. Where's the other mine? Is this? That's not complete, is it? I'll write it down, but I can't. He wants all of this. Are there any other routes? Any other routes down here? Be enlightening in some way? So this is southwest. This is south. This is southeast. This is east. This must be the center. This is north. This is northeast. So there's nowhere that another Minotaur actually could be. What? How am I here? Wait. Oh. This is center. So what the hell is this? Okay, there's like two centers. I don't know. Then you would think this is east and this... Where would the other Minotaur even be, man? He's not here, maybe, you know? The little girl said... reunite him with his brother? What the hell is she talking about? What? What? What is he talking about? What is this guy talking about? There is no R, man. He's asking something ridiculous. I don't know what he's asking. Like, what the fuck am I even fucking looking at? He said nothing, he's a statue. Well, actually, I am the non sommelier because, let me tell you something, Maze Man. Actually, it's a fucking statue, so it didn't say a word. You phrased your question differently, you might be able to get the correct answer. But right now, you're asking the wrong question. What? I am so confused. Okay, fucking take that, Lorelei and the laser eyes. I just solved your astronomical clock. That feels good, because that thing is an absolute fucking mess. What is this now? Himmelscroper. Okay, hold on. Male. Just say bull. Or female. Squiggle. I. Right, there you go. Let's get back to that cylindrical object again. It's got 7. Be annoying it. Oh yeah, I've done 7. Fuck off. What's that then? What's going on with that? Right, hang on. Something about well, I don't know. Moon. Okay, I have something about this. Hang on. There you go. All right, so it's whoa, man. All right, I have to write this down again. So it's going to be Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Okay, and then we say, oh, Moon, Mars, Mercury. Oh, Jupiter. I know the last one is the Sun, Venus. What? Why is that not right order there? Why is that not the right order then? What's going on with the order? Is it about... Surely the game's not like it's about distance to the sun, right? Right? Oh, right. Let's try it. Let's try and set up the fucking solar system. I don't know. It's gotta be this, man. What am I not understanding about the... In reverse? That's literally the only thing I can think. Keep going past it. Then I don't know. I mean, the only thing I would say is I am aware of something with this. See that symbol on the end? It also appears in the graveyard. So much like we did last week, I think we're probably going to end the stream at the graveyard and just go and have a look. Maybe there's something in there that gives us the clue to that. I understand what all the symbols mean. I actually now have it etched into my brain. But I don't know what order they need to be in, or indeed why they would need to be in any order, in fact. Especially if there's 7 of them. I know there's 3 graves here. No, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. But look at this progress that we've made this evening in Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. We've solved the astronomical clock. I just now have like a cylinder that I don't know what to do with. The Minotaur man is asking us a question that I can't work out the answer to. He's asking me an impossible question. As things presently stand. But I think if we can answer his question, then we get the final key. Because we don't have the final key yet. So we get the final key, which must be in the center of the maze. We've got all the keys from around the outside of the red maze. The final key must be in the center of the maze. He's guarding it. That then allows us probably to get solve the final, well, find the exhibition, solve the final puzzle box, get the lady's eye, put the eye in the statue downstairs, do something with the fucking Minotaur inscription. You see, the weird thing is, right? The weird thing is, what's making my brain spin right now is it feels like the natural order that these things should go in my brain is that we get the lady's eye and we put it in the statue. That's the first thing that happens, because then the inscription on the Minotaur might become fully readable, and then we can tell the man in the man in Quiz Club, in the Quiz Club maze, what exactly the Minotaur is saying. This is how it's working in my brain, right? But there's the inherent problem with that is, I believe that telling the Minotaur man in the maze what the statue is saying is how we get the key. And until I get the key, I can't do the puzzle box, which means I can't get the lady's eye. So it's somehow in reverse. Unless I'm misunderstanding where the key is. But you would think that the key is behind the Minotaur man. That's the only thing that makes sense to me right now. But maybe the key is somewhere else. And, well, maybe putting her eye in doesn't reveal the inscription on the Minotaur, but it must do, right? When we put a fucking third eye in that statue, it must do something to the Minotaur. I don't know. Anyway, we're done here. Lorelei and the Laser Eyes will be back on Sunday night next week, it turns out. We are, FYI, 91.1% truth recovered in this video game. We do actually have enough money to buy another video game, so if we get completely stuck, we'll just buy What's it called? We'll buy SPLT2, a brain teaser with an explosive twist. It's recommended for ages 10 and up, so just be aware of that if you're tuning in next week. I love you all a lot. XCOM's back on Tuesday. I'm racing again on Friday. Lorelei's back on Sunday. Please do be unspeakably and unreasonably kind to each other, and I will see you again really soon. Good night, everybody. I'm going to be thinking about Minotaurs all night.